morning, folks. Stayed in Boadilla del Camino last night, and it's actually I stayed in the hotel part of En El Camino. There's a hotel and then there's an albergue, but the hotel was full, which was fine. The albergue was full, also fine, because there was another room inside the hotel at the very top where there was a load of beds laid out. Very nice, clean room. Spacious, wasn't overly cramped or anything. No bunk beds. And it was, by all measures, a better night. We did have a snorer. Every communal room does have one. So ours happened to be the fella sleeping directly opposite me, who was asleep like by 9 p.m. and slept right through. He was still asleep whenever I got up and left this morning. Quite a few of us left about 6, and we've been walking the road trying to beat the heat. We're expecting temperatures to get quite high today, but so many of us are actually aiming for Carrión de los Condes that I thought might as well get my food in. It's getting hot already. It's just after 9 now, and I'm on that sort of final stretch towards Camino de los Condes. So it's about another, I'll say 10 kilometers, 15 maybe, to go. Stopped in Fromista whenever I got there. Very few places open. I think it was there about 7:30 in the morning. Got a coffee in a bar, but they didn't have much else. And then the bar next door, it only had 2 croissants left and a couple of sandwiches that were pre-made that were sitting out. But keep on saying it's because I'm trying to catch my breath. It's warm. There wasn't much option, so I ended up walking on, and I've just stopped there again and had a breakfast. So ready to do this. I'm taking the alternative route. I don't know why. It is slightly longer. I heard another one of the pilgrims saying, but it's only like a kilometre longer or half a kilometre longer. But apparently there's more shade. Looking at it, I don't think there is. The road seems to be well shaded, but you're walking by a road. But then at this time of the morning, it isn't particularly busy. So this might have been the wrong option. I'm not sure. Having not walked the other road, it's hard to say. So I'm going to just keep going. I'm walking this way anyway. And hopefully in the next town that I come to, there's a shop or something. Because I don't have any food left. The place where I stopped for breakfast was just a bar. It did say a bar and a shop, but what they were selling was not food. It was textiles, scarves, trinkets. Not exactly sure who would be buying those on their way, unless it was just during winter and you were freezing for a scarf. But it is what it is. No food, but I've lots of water. So hopefully when I get to the next town, I can get some bread or some fruit. The supermarket that was in Fromista was still closed. It doesn't open until 9:30, which is dead handy for everyone that's walking from 6 o'clock in the morning. Right, back to it. Oh yes, welcome to my day 19 of my Camino. So, there was a French lady in front of me. Well, no, she wasn't. She was someone that I could see walking along on the other side to my left, where there was lots of shade. And she joined onto the same path as myself. And I noticed she was wearing gaiters. Those sort of long, sort of legging things that go up to your knee to protect you from rain, or in this case, ticks. Ticks are those little buggers that bite into you, and if you don't rip off take them all out completely, you can accidentally rip off their heads and they'll keep eating. They also are a transmitter of diseases, like Lyme disease and things. So you have to be very careful about them. And they are quite prevalent here in Spain and across all of Europe. So I noticed she had the gaiters on. So I asked her why, and she said because the shaded route is along the river, not by following the road. The main road I can now see. I'm going to flick you around. The main road's over there. You can see where that sort of white wall is, and there's two pilgrims walking in front of it. So that's where the main road is. So she said that yes, walking along the river is the shaded route, but it is very grassy. Not a lot of people use it, so that's why she was wearing gaiters. That answers that question. So there is a shaded way and there's a not shaded way. But now, where I'm walking, it is along the side of the river. It is more shaded, especially at this point. I'm not sure what direction we're actually walking, because the sun has been on my right hand side pretty much all morning. Normally it's either at your back or on your left hand side. So that's why I carry my water on the right, because normally it's in the shade. But this morning it's the other way around. But this is a wee bit more shaded. It's quite nice. Going Camino. So yeah. Hopefully this serves me well until I get to the next town. Where I'm going to stop, have a bit of lunch, and then I'm nearly done. I think I'll only have about 10 kilometers left to do. Fingers crossed.